Coming up on Good Morning New Orleans, some violent crimes are trending down compared to last year, but fewer shootings are affecting more victims. We'll explain the numbers.
And St. Patrick's Day Parade will roll later this month in Jefferson Parish. Find out why this year's throws will be different.
You're watching Good Morning New Orleans.
Thanks for waking up with us on Good Morning New Orleans. I'm Safina Chenock.
I'm Tamika Lee. 5 o'clock on this Wednesday, Hump Day, March 1st, and feeling like spring.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Weather?
I feel like the sandals are a must. This
Yes.
is about like I've been wearing sandals all week.
It's a very confusing time of the year.
Yeah, but it's good because we're talking about the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and if it continues, you might need some tank tops out there by then.
I feel like the last couple of years it's been a shorts and tank top or whatever situation. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right,
it looks like it's going to be the same this year too. It's been this warm already, so I don't expect anything to be much different as we go towards St. Patrick's Day. So things are going to be staying pretty warm today and for the next several days. Right now, as you head out the door, temperatures are sitting in the low 70s. So we're staying pretty warm this morning. And of course, the humidity is still very high, so it's feeling a little sticky outside, maybe even misty at times. Across the board, temperatures are staying in the low to mid 70s along the Gulf Coast. As you head farther inland, though, we're seeing the 60s. So a surge in warm air continues to push in from the Gulf heading farther inland. So we're staying warm today, and we'll see that warm air being carried in by south winds. Right now at just around 5 to 10 miles per hour, but we could see breezy conditions picking up later on this afternoon. We'll see the warm air stick around at least one more day, but a cool down is coming this weekend. I'll time that out for you coming up. But first, let's take a quick look at traffic brought to you by Chip Forstall. Right now, things are still moving pretty smoothly across most of the area. We haven't seen traffic really pick up too much so far today. I-10 westbound from Oak Harbor to US 11 taking you about 27 minutes, and things appear to be running smoothly through New Orleans East and Gentilly.
Thanks, Brantley. Well, we are following breaking news this morning in Jefferson Parish.
That's right. Here's a live look at a heavy police presence near I-10 and Causeway near Causeway Boulevard right now. WGNO's Zach LaBay joins us live at the scene with more. Zach.
Hey, good morning, Tamika and Seth. Yeah, that's right. We're here on South Causeway right as you get off of the Causeway exit. Heading near the intersection of North Causeway and Galleria. Now, like you said, there is a heavy police presence here. As you can see, there is a Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office vehicle. The front of it is smashed in, and you can see the other vehicle up on that tow truck. It does look like it smashed into the side of that truck. Now, we do know that, of course, this is a deputy-involved accident. We are working on getting more information from the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office on what exactly led to this crash and the severity of those injuries. Now, we were not able to confirm the severity of those injuries or if the driver of either vehicle was taken to the hospital, but we are working on getting that as we continue through the morning. This is, of course, blocking off this service road, but as you can possibly see, the causeway is moving for now. But we will continue getting updates and keep you up to date on our website and on air as we get more information, but for now, sending it back to you guys.
Thank you, Zach, for that update. We're going to continue to follow that this morning. Also, a developing story this morning in Lafourche Parish. Thibodeau police say they have found the body of a man who jumped off of Jackson Street Bridge during a police chase overnight. Police say the man was driving during the pursuit, but got out while the vehicle was still moving and jumped into the water. The man did resurface, but officers say he had trouble staying above water. He was found just after 2 this morning in the area of Bayou Lafourche near where he jumped in. Thibodeau police say they will release more information later today.
And this morning, a man is dead after a shooting in the West Lake Forest neighborhood in New Orleans East. NOPD says it happened just before 9:30 last night at the intersection of Bundy Road and Lake Forest Boulevard. When officers arrived, they found the man with multiple gunshot wounds in a vehicle. He was taken to a local hospital where he died. Any information on the shooting? Call Crime Stoppers.
And so far this year, New Orleans has had more murders compared to last year. Overall shootings, though, are down, but the amount of victims is up. The Metropolitan Crime Commission President Rafael Goyeneche says as of February 26, there were 75 non-fatal shootings with 108 people shot. He says carjackings are down dramatically by about 40%. Armed robberies are also trending down by about 10%. But when it comes to shootings, Goyeneche explains what's driving the violent crime here in the city.
So the firepower that we're seeing right now in this city is something that is really unprecedented, and that makes it daunting for the police to address the violent crime problem. And that is a partial explanation for the increased numbers of crimes of violence.
Goyeneche says the NOPD has reduced violent crime in the city with more proactive policing. The Metropolitan Crime Commission is also planning on reporting regularly on criminal court cases again.
Well, the group behind the effort to recall Mayor LaToya Cantrell is back in court for a third day of hearings over the number of inactive voters in Orleans Parish. Recall organizers say there are around 25,000 inactive voters in the Secretary of State's elections database. Yesterday, lawyers from both sides left the courtroom meeting after being behind closed doors with Judge Jennifer Medley. Legal expert Cliff Cardone says both sides could be possibly negotiating a deal.
Perhaps there are settlement negotiations being conducted, and no one wants to make any comments to the press in fear that it may contaminate the settlement negotiations.
If inactive voters are removed, this could help the recall get the 20% of signatures necessary for a recall election. A Zoom hearing is set for 10. Recall organizers will also appear for a contempt hearing filed by the Times-Picayune for them failing to turn over the recall signatures.
Well, covering the New Orleans City Council, members of a budget committee will discuss the details of a settlement agreement with Richards Disposal. Last month, the waste company's owner said he was having trouble hiring and keeping employees because of pay disparity between his company and other contractors. Today's meeting begins at 10 in the City Council chamber.
And the City of New Orleans is getting $500,000 for the Reconnecting Claiborne project. It's part of a federal push to connect communities across the country. So the money will fund upgrades, including improvements to the I-10 overpass, repurposing the area beneath the overpass, and enhanced lighting and safety measures for pedestrians.
Well, this year's Jefferson Parish St. Patrick's Day Parade will look a little different. The biggest thing is the throws. Normally, parade goers catch potatoes, lemons, and limes, but the captain of the parade says it's a safety hazard. Every year, there are reports of injuries as well as broken car and business windows along the route. The captain says it's not just a safety issue, but also a money issue.
Every year, the day after the parade, we get calls. 9 out of 10 of them, people have been hit with a potato.
Carrots, Lucky Charms, moon pies, and beads will still be thrown, but cabbage has to be handed to parade goers. The captain says they will reevaluate next year.
How will I make my food then? This is stressful.
You got to get close for the cabbage.
All right.
The parade is set for March 12th at noon.
All right, guys, coming up, a special House committee dedicated to countering China. Countering China held its first meeting in Washington. Here, the FBI director.
And we're staying warm and humid for the next couple of days, but a big cool down on the way this weekend. I'll tell you when it hits coming up.